Good afternoon. This is Tamara Sweeney from Love Dominates. I am here with Stephen Berta from Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, and we are just going to explain, or he is going to explain, his experience through Montgomery County system.
Unfortunately, I've been involved with the family court since 2010, and unfortunately, it's still ongoing. My kids are now 9 and 7.5 years old. It's been going before my daughter was even born. My experience is specifically with the judges specifically who can actually do something about it, but they choose not to. In my experience, the corruption that I've seen is where the judges have a preferred party and a targeted party. Sometimes the facts don't matter. Unfortunately, I see it many, many times that facts, opinions of other individuals, the testimony of other individuals don't mean anything. Corruption in the courts is very common. Sometimes it goes under a different name, and sometimes you're being painted as a victim when you're really not. Sometimes issues are being inflated, but the court has the ability to really solve the disputes. If the judge wanted to do something about it, they could. In my situation, there's absolutely no reason for almost 8 years I'm going through the court system. The corruption is there. The family courts always find a way to pick a party they want to side with. There are instances, of course, where people come to an agreement and it makes it easier for the judges. But when the judges see the dispute, they can filter out and figure out what's going on. And many times, as I mentioned before, the judges do see who is the targeted party, and they make them a targeted party. And they do see who can be the protected party. And that same thing goes with attorneys. In my experiences, in my opinion, I've seen it happening not only in my case, but many other cases. I'm in Montgomery County. Without naming the judge, I can tell you there are many, many issues that are happening in the courtroom. I've seen other cases as well, and I've seen that the corruption is happening more than once. And many times when we go to the media, and many times when we go and we're asking for help, and we're saying, look, there are no issues. The kids need both mom and dad. The kids love mom and dad. And putting aside the neglect and the abuse and other things that are happening, in a normal family setting, the children need both families. And if the parties did bring the children into the whole courtroom, into this, mess, so to say, unfortunately, the judges are the ones who have the ability to do it. But sometimes they choose to turn the blind eye, and unfortunately, it's happening more often than not. Please pay attention to this. I'm not just one individual. There are thousands, if not millions, of people in this state, in this country, all over the world that are doing this. Please do something about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. We actually have over 4,000 families now here in Pennsylvania, over 37 counties, and we are collecting this data, getting all the families together, and trying to end the corruption.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, Steve. Love dominates.